Hey PCC kids! Today we're going to talk about a super awesome story that's in the Bible. It actually happened when Jesus was here on earth. Now, Jesus was teaching in somebody's house. And Jesus is like the greatest teacher of all time. So people were really excited to hear him teach. In fact, they were so excited that this house had 1,000,000 people in it. Well, maybe not that many, but there was a lot in there. Like, imagine if you were in your bedroom and 500 people tried to fit in there. That's probably what it felt like, because there were so many people, you couldn't even open the front door. If you opened the front door, it probably would have knocked down all of the people like dominoes. It was really full. Anyway, there were so many people that I cannot draw that many people on the board. So you'll just have to use your imagination that there was a lot more people than what you can see here. But the issue here was there was another man. And this man wasn't able to walk. He'd never been able to walk, actually. His legs were, well, they didn't work like they were supposed to. So he probably sat in chairs a lot of the time. But what's really awesome is this guy who couldn't walk, he had 4 really awesome friends. And these friends cared a lot about this guy. And they thought, now Jesus is teaching a bunch of people, and Jesus performs miracles, and he heals people. Well, we're going to take our friend to Jesus because we want our friend to get better so that he can walk. So they built him a mat to lay on. It might have looked kind of like a bed. And they laid him down on it because, remember, he couldn't walk. And they carried him over to where Jesus was teaching. Now, remember how the room was so full that you couldn't even open the front door? Big problem, right? But these guys, they were smart. They went up to the roof of the house. They probably got a ladder, and very carefully they brought their friends all the way up to the roof. So he was up there. And then they were probably like, well, what are we gonna do now? And one of the 4 friends was like, light bulb. I have a great idea. And they put a hole right in the roof. And I bet the people who were in the house were kind of confused about that, because I would be confused if someone put a hole in the roof right above my head. But, like I said, they had a plan, and they lowered their friends right down here in front of Jesus, so that Jesus could talk to their friend and could help him. And you know what happened, guys? The most amazing thing. Jesus saw that man, and he said, "Get up and walk." And you know what that guy did? For the first time in his life, he got up and he walked. Probably jumped around and did a little happy dance. Because that's what I would do if I was walking for the first time. Pretty amazing, huh? And it's all because those 4 friends told this man about Jesus. So awesome. And you know what's really cool? Is, guys, you can be just like those 4 amazing friends who brought their friend to Jesus. You guys can bring your friends to Jesus. All right, I've got a cool science experiment that's going to help us understand this a little bit better. All right, guys, so like I said, we can be just like those friends, and we can tell other people about Jesus. And we can help our friends by bringing them to Jesus. Now, this right here, this plate filled with milk, is kind of like the world without Jesus. There's no color in it. But then there's us. Because we have Jesus in us, we bring light into the world. Well, Jesus brings light into the world through us, which is so awesome that we get to be a part of that. And like I said, we can bring that light to other people. Just like how this Q-tip is moving the colors around. And it works pretty great. But when we ask Jesus for help, and we bring others to Jesus and let him do the awesome work of healing people, of loving people, something really amazing happens. Whoa, look at that! When it's Jesus helping us, when we ask for God's help to help our friends know about him, it's kind of like this. God does amazing work through us. He can help us shine his light to other people, bringing color into a world that has nothing, bringing light into the darkness. Oh, that is so awesome, guys. I'm so excited. Now, you might be thinking, what are some ways that I can help my friends get to know Jesus better? Well, it's actually really easy. The best way is to love your friends. And by loving them, I mean like being kind to them. Maybe inviting them over to your house and just sharing your toys with them and being kind and giving them a place where they feel safe. Pretty awesome, huh? And the even greater idea is you can tell them stories about Jesus, like the story that I just shared with you, about how he healed the person who was sick. All right, guys, it was so fun learning more about how we can help share the light of Jesus. Have a great week, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye!